Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. In this session, we're going to focus on jumping jacks, a really nice exercise to do that is actually harder than it looks. Like there's many of us, I'm going to offer you many ways to think about it and to organize yourself into this practice. Let's start and get going. You're going to just first go over a basic shoulder motion. The traditional is arms up and down, but that's really hard for a lot of people to do. So we do something different first. You're going to bend your elbows behind you, then elbows in front. Then elbows behind, and as you come in front, the other arm can go on top. If the arm on top alternating is too much for you, guess what? You just don't do it. No big deal there. From the profile view, you can see the elbows go behind me and they go in front of me. Behind and in front. Back and forward, back and forward. My hands try to stay the same height as elbows, though if you want to have your arms up, that's fine, and cross them this way if that feels better to you. Any kind of X shape is fine as well, right? Hands do not have to be level with the shoulders at all. To be successful, just go back and front and back and front and then rest. Now, let's go over a lower portion thing. You're going to stand with your legs hip distance apart. I did a bouncing episode, series 2 episodes ago. Feel free to look back on that. It's just a gentle bend and a straightening of your legs. I'm not leaning forward or back. I'm just staying nice and tall. Knees, ankles bend, knees, ankles straighten, knees, ankles, hips bend, knees, ankles, hips straighten. You're only bending as far as you have personal comfort. Bend and straighten. Knees don't come together. They also don't go apart. Feet stay on the floor. Easy breathe. It's just a small little bend. Great, right? It feels nice. It's gentle. And only go again as far as you have personal comfort, right? You might feel like you want to put more weight to one leg than the one. Try not to. When you bend, hips don't go out to the side one way or the other. Have even weight through both legs as much as you can. Great. Now rest. Now, with the legs, we're going to add on a tiny bit of a detail. As you bend, you do a little bounce down there and come up, right? So it's bend, bend, up. So I bend, I don't come all the way up, I bend again, and then I come all the way up. So it's bend, bounce, up. Bend, bounce, up. Bending, bending, up. That's right. Bending, bending, up. Shoulders wide. Bending, bending, up. Great. Bending, bending, up. Rest. Let's add the arm motion in with that. So you can go bending, bending, up. That's right. Bending, bending, up. Nice. Bending, bending, up. Great. Arms go back, arms come forward. Arms go back, arms come forward. That's right. Bending, bending, up. Nice. Elbows back, forward. 2 more. Back, forward. 1 more time. Back, forward. Great job. If that double little bounce down there doesn't feel good to you, you can simply bend and come up. That's totally great. That bending and coming up when we do the jumping jack later is a more aggressive version, actually, than the little bounce here to return. It just requires a lot more physical endurance and coordination than bouncing. But if bouncing doesn't work for you for a myriad of reasons, nothing personal, then bend and straighten is totally great. Now, let's add on to this with the lower legs. Lower legs, like you have more than you have legs. Here we go. You're going to step out and bend, and step in and bend. There's that bounce in there. Bounce out, bounce in. It's just the same leg again. Out, and in. 2 more. Again, when you bend those knees, they go forward. They don't come together or apart. 1 more. Out. Let's do the other leg. Here we go. Out, bouncing, and in. You got it. Out. Nice. In. 3 more. Hips are square between your legs evenly. In. 2 more. Out. Even to your legs. Out. Even to your legs. In. 1 more. Out. That's right. In. Rest. Excellent work. Let's add our arms to that, right? Going to go to the right 5 times. Out. In. Same again. Out. Good. In. 3 more. Out. Nice. In. 2 more. Out. Great. In. 1 more. Out. Great. Other side. Here we go. Out. Nice. In. Little bounce. Or no bounce if that feels better for you. In. 4. Great. Out. Nice. In. 3. Great. Out. In. 2. Out. in, rest. Excellent work. Now we're going to change that pattern. We're going to go out with one leg, in, then the other leg goes out, and in. Here we go. Out and in. That's right. Out. Breathe. In, chest up, eyes up. Out. You can do this. In. Very good. Out. In. You got it. 3 more. 4 more. Out. In. 3 more. Here we go. Out. That's right. In. 2 more. You can do it. Chest up, eyes up. In. 1 more. Out. In. Rest. Really good job. Let's add the arms into that. Ready? We're going to go side to side with the legs. Arms. Elbows back. Elbows forward. Other leg. Elbows back. Elbows forward. Good. If your arms are doing a bounce as well, that's fine. No big deal. Out and in. That's right. Out. Great. In. Nice. Out. In. That's right. Out. You can do it. In. Take a break. No big deal. Out. You can always hit pause. In. 4 more. 4. In. And elbows back. If the arms are doing something different than the legs, don't worry about it. Out. In. Rest. So if you're going out and your arms are doing something else other than back, don't worry about it. Just go along, keep moving, and eventually with practice, you will find a rhythm that works for you, right? It may not be everyone else's rhythm, but you'll find a rhythm that makes sense for you. It just takes practice. Okay, now we're going to try a little quicker, right? Same thing, side to side with the arms, a little quicker. Here we go. And out, in, and out. In. Good. Out. In. That's right. Out. In. 6 more. Out. Good. In. That's right. Bouncing out. In. 4 more. Good. Out. Great. In. Out. 1 more each way. You can do it. Out. Chest up, eyes up. You can do this. Breathe. Out. In. Rest. Really great job. Now, we're going to just do the lower half, right? A different variation to do is both legs out at the same time and both legs in, right? So it's out, in, right? It's not a big jump. Feel free to slide your legs or keep your feet on the floor and just slide them out. That's fine as well. Remember, if the bounce doesn't feel good to you, it's just going to be a bend. Try not to land on straight knees, right? Excuse me. When you land, bend your knees every time you land, right? Excuse me, even if you're not doing the bounce, just bend. Let's try that. Out, in, good. Out, that's right. In, beautiful. Out, nice. In, great job. Out, in, chest up, eyes up. Out, good. In, out, great. In, 4 more. 4, great. And, nice. 3, knees are forward. And, bouncing. 2, and 1 more. Out, in, rest. Now, if it doesn't work for you, you go back to out and in, alternating legs, if that did not work for you, right? You'll get the strength and coordination over time. We're going to add the arm motion in to the out and in pattern with the legs. You ready? Here we go. And out, in, out, nice, in, great job. Out, in, elbows back, elbows forward. 6 more. Out. In. 6. Good. Out. That's right. Eyes up, chest up, in. Bouncing. Out. In. You got it. Out. In. 2 more. Out. In. 1 more. Out. In. Rest. Excellent work. Now, let's do a different modification with the arms. Elbows are still bent, but they're kind of bent by your waist. Arms go out and in. Right? Out. And in, out, and in, out. And you may not find this to be comfortable. Go back to elbows back and elbows forward if this doesn't work for you. Right? Having the elbows in front of your body is totally great as well. Right? Nothing wrong with that. Let's just try that with the legs. Right? So here we go. Legs out and in. Good. Out and in. If this is too much, go back to the other version with the arms, or stepping the leg out side to side. Out and in. Right. Out. Good. Get that bounce in there if you can. Otherwise, you're landing with bent knees, right? Out and in. 1 more. Out and in. Rest. Excellent work. Really great job. Now, the full version is arms up. I'm sorry, I said that incorrectly. A different version is arms up and arms down with a longer lever. Your arms and shoulders may not like this range of motion. Feel free to go out a little bit and in, or even less. That's fine. Whatever angle works for you, right? You don't have to go all the way up and all the way down, right? Easy. This is the motion of the arms. Do any variation that we did before this one to make it more comfortable for your neck and shoulders specifically, right? Now, we're gonna try this with stepping out side to side, right? So we go out and in, other leg, out, good, and in, you got it, out, nice, and in, hip square, out, hip doesn't go out to the side, in, 6 more, out, good, in, 6, bend those knees, out, bend those knees, bouncing, out, good, in, great, out, 1 more each side, you can do it, out, great, in, if the arms don't work for you, go back to another version that we did earlier, rest, yeah, you got that? So again, if the arms are dysynchronous or not doing what you want them to do, just breathe, it'll be okay. It just needs some practice. You'll get there over time with practice, right? You have many other variations to add on in case this big one doesn't work for you, right? It's a long lever, it's hard to move with all that rhythm, right? Here we go. Now, we're gonna do both legs, both arms out, both legs, both arms in. Ready? We're gonna go 20 times. Remember to bounce those knees. Here we go, and out, in, 20, and 19, good, and 18, you got it, and that's right, 17, easy, breathe, 16, eyes up, chest up, keep those heels down, 15, heels down, 14, keep those heels on the floor when you bounce, 13, easy, good, 12, nice, easy, good, 11, you can do it, 10, that's right, and nice, 9, bouncing, and 8, very good, and that's right, breathe, 7, you can do this, and 6, bounce those knees, and 5, great, and 4, nice everyone, and you can do this, 3, eyes up, look away from the floor, 2, nothing down there, and rest. You did great, right? You can always hit pause, you can always take a break, you can always do another variation of the arms and or legs that we went over earlier, right? Now we're gonna try a little quicker tempo, right? It's up and down, legs go out and in, out. And the bounce is there, but it's very, very small, right? Hit pause, take a break, join me when you're ready. You ready? Here we go, 20 times, and 20, 19, 18, good, 17, 16, good, 15, 14, that's right, 13, 12, good, 11, nice, 10, heels down, 9, 8, that's right, breathe, 7, great, 6, that's right, you can do it, 5, great, 4, that's right, 3, yes, 2, and 1, rest. So that bounce turned into bounce out, bounce in, right? We're still bouncing, but it's a quicker tempo. That's why that bounce can be really helpful. You can very well land and land, right? Land, it just needs a slower tempo, which is totally fine to do. Just requires more physical endurance to hold that bent knee position, right? 2 more rounds to go. 20 jumping jacks, any arm and or leg variation that you want to do. Ready? Here we go. You can always hit pause. And 20, 19, eyes up, 18, breathe, 17, yes, 16, bounce it, 15, knees bounce, 14, 13, great, 12, 11, you can do it, 10, make it smaller, 9, 8, take your time, 7, bend those knees, 6, 5, great, 4, 3, 2, breathing, rest. Accent work, breathe, take a walk if you need to, no big deal. You can feel how the exercise is really quite energizing, and as long as your joints feel okay and you're not dying, it's a really good challenge and very stimulating, right? It's really helpful to do little jumps, really helpful to move your whole body, right? Now we have 1 more round to go. Again, do another variation that works for you. Take a slower tempo, totally great. Ready? Here we go. And 20, 19, good, 18, 17, good, everyone breathe, 16, 15, nice, 14, 13, great, 12, 11, you can do it, 10,
Breathe. 9, eyes up, chest up. 8, that's right. 7, bounce those knees. 6, 5, that's right, breathe. 4, 3, great. 2, and 1. You did it. Ah, very nice job. We're gonna take a little stretch. If balance is hard for you, get next to a wall or a solid piece of furniture. You're gonna reach one hand back to the same side ankle. If that doesn't happen for you, get a towel or a strap around the ankle to help you. If you have it, and what you feel is your knee, put a small towel behind the knee with the strap and or towel, right? Now, you're trying to bring that bent knee towards the other knee. So if it's forward, try and pull it to the knee. If it's out to the side, try and pull it to the knee. From the front view, if it's out to the side, try to pull it in towards the leg, gently staying nice and tall, shoulders wide, breathing. And then switch sides, take your time. And again, same thing here. If the leg is out to the side, that's fine. Try to pull it in. And if it's forward, it's okay. Try to pull it back. Try to have your shoulders be nice and wide, tall, look away from the floor, breathing. It's really essential to breathe easy. Take your time, nice, tall, breathing. And release. Feel free to repeat that hip pause. We're going to do a gentle back of the leg stretch. Find a wall or a tall piece of stable furniture, something that doesn't move. Front leg is forward, knee bent. Back leg is long, back heel bone on the floor. Now, keeping the back heel bone on the floor, bend the knee, and then straighten the back knee. Keeping the back of the back heel bone on the floor, bend the back knee only as far as that heel bone stays on the floor, and straighten it. 4. Great job there. Bend, you're doing really well. And stretch. 3. Excellent job. Bend, relaxing your toes. Stretch. 2. Good job. Bend. Yeah, stretch. Switch your legs. Excellent work there. Your legs may not be the same distance apart on the other side here. That's okay. Adjust. Back heel down on the floor. Back leg is straight to start. Chest up, eyes up. Bend the back knee only as far as the back of the back heel bone stays on the floor. Lots of backs there, I know. Then straighten it. Back knee bend, keeping the back of the back heel bone on the floor. And stretch. 4. Really good job. Nice work. Bend. Excellent work. And straighten. 3. Very nice job. Bend. Great job. And stretch. 2. One more time. Bend. Really good job. And stretch. Great job. Now, bring your legs hip distance parallel. Hands on your thighs. You're going to bring your chin to your chest, tailbone to your breastbone, rounding your spine, hands on your thighs. Stay here, really press your hands against your thighs and try and bring your tailbone through your legs like a scared dog without being frightened yourself personally. And then bring it up nice and tall. Great job. Again, hands to top of thighs, chin to chest, bend your knees, round your spine, look down to your thigh bones. Stay here, rounding your spine deeply. Big breath in. And exhale, slowly bring it up tall. One more to go. You can do this. Again, bend your knees, chin to chest, tailbone to breastbone, round your spine, curl. Stay here. Take a nice deep breath in, relaxing your shoulders. And as you reverse, push down, slowly roll all the way up, nice and tall. Excellent work. And there you go. A great exercise practice that you can pepper in whenever you feel like you need a little more zest in your life. Again, jumping jacks are not for everyone, but there are many, many variations that you can do to make it applicable for you. It's totally great to sit in a chair and do the arm motions one way and or the other, or combine them, right? Whatever works for you. It's really helpful to get circulation through your body, getting your whole limbs to move, accelerating your heart rate gently to encourage circulation in your lungs to become a bit more strong and robust. I hope you enjoyed this. My name is Eric. I look forward to getting stronger with you in the future. You are in good health. Take care.